Hello. I thought I would join in on the pajama party again this week. I am in fact wearing pajamas. This is just a t-shirt, but I have pajama pants on. So, I should have thrown a pajama top on, but oh well. So, this week's topic, favorite vacations. So my favorite vacation, I have a couple. So the one that I'm actually going to talk about, is my honeymoon, which was recently. But my favorite vacation spot is actually the place that my family goes to every year, and my family's been going there since my dad was a kid. And it's a place up in Maine on a lake. There's actually that picture is a picture of the cottage where we stay. And so it's just like a really nice spot, and it has a lot of memories for me. And so like that's my favorite place to go. But my favorite vacation was my honeymoon, which I went on in March last month. 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Time has kind of slipped away. I've been married for just over a month now. So anyway, so we went to Vermont for our honeymoon. It was maple sugar season. It still is, but we were there like the very beginning of maple sugar season. We were up in the area where Cabot is, and the Vermont Teddy Bear Company, and we went to a couple of sugar shacks and saw them making maple syrup. Where else did we go? We tried to go to a smokehouse, and like that ended up being an utter disappointment. And we tried going to a chocolate factory and ended up being there right after they had started their last tour. We went to Ben and Jerry's, which was cool. I had never been there before. So like just a lot of really cool places. We went to a glass blowing studio. My phone just made a noise and surprised me. Like there was just a lot of cool places there, some of which we knew about ahead of time, some of which were kind of a surprise. Like the glass blowing studio was a surprise that it was right up the street from where we were staying. There was a cider mill right up the street from where we were staying. So anyway, and I went around I went around the condo and kind of collected some things from the trip to share. So first is a sugar packet that I brought back. So I'm one for like little mementos that like don't really cost anything. I'm not one for buying expensive stuff necessarily. So like Eric's memento. One second. Eric, who if you don't watch my channel is my husband, which is still a really weird thing to say, but my husband, this is his souvenir from the glass blowing studio. And like it's a really cool, it's a paperweight, and it's like it's a really cool thing, but you know, not a free thing, and like I didn't get anything at the glass blowing studio because the stuff there was kind of on the pricey side. So this is one of my mementos. This is a sugar packet that I snagged from a place that we went for breakfast, that we found that we really liked for breakfast, that actually served breakfast until they close at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which was perfect for us because we had trouble like getting out of our cabin earlier than like 11 in the morning. So having a place that served breakfast late was really important. So this, let's see if I can show it. Says I Heart Vermont, and the sugar packets all over where we went all seem to say that. So I thought that was cool. So I brought one of those home. And then this is something that we decided together to get. It's a pitcher to put maple syrup in that says Vermont and has a leaf on it because we didn't have a pitcher for maple syrup before. And then this is actually a gift for someone. We brought back a bunch of maple syrup to give people, but we have some of this for ourselves. And this syrup from this place is where we saw them boiling the very first sap of the season, and then we got to see them draw off the very first maple syrup of the season. So that was really cool. Like, we were there for a long time and really got to see a lot of it, and got to know the guy who was in the sugar shack boiling the stuff and everything. So that was really cool. And then the last thing that I'm going to share is from Cabot. So they have a lot more cheese available at the factory, and there's 2 other stores in Vermont. There's one right near where we were staying, and there's one in Quechee that we didn't go to. But there's a lot more cheese available those places than there is like at the regular grocery store. So this is a cheese that we got to have at a like post-wedding party that we're planning with my family and Eric's family. That is aged 5 years. It's a cheddar cheese that's aged for 5 years. So it's called Old School, and that's from Cabot. And we got it at I'm pretty sure we got this at the factory when we went and did a tour of the factory, which was pretty cool. So I wish that I had other stuff from other places to share. I do have a Vermont teddy bear over there that I bought for my sister and brother-in-law to send to them that I haven't sent yet, but like it's all packed up in the teddy bear box and stuff, and I didn't want to undo it and everything. But yeah, so that's my favorite vacation. And like it's my favorite vacation because it was my honeymoon, and like, you know, it was that kind of special time where Eric and I just got to spend significant time together and go and see these places together, and it was just a really special week for the 2 of us, and plus we got to go and see these really cool places and see how they make syrup and see how they make cheese, and you know, see how Ben & Jerry's works and see how a guy blows glass and stuff like that. So so all of that just kind of added to it. So that was really cool too. And Vermont is just gorgeous, especially in the winter. And like March was, so this winter has been really mild, and March just happened to be like there was some snow on the ground, but it was still pretty mild most of the time that we were there. So it was just gorgeous. So if you've never been to Vermont, I highly recommend going. It's just beautiful. So yeah, so it was just a really nice vacation, and I know that we're gonna go back at some point. So yeah, so I'm really interested in hearing about other people's favorite vacations, and maybe getting some ideas for other places to go. And I look forward to participating in future pajama parties. Bye.